Okay, so here in this video, I will talk to you all about the best way that you can, flip your account. So as you all have seen from the title of the video that this is the, you can say, the advanced way of the best breakout strategy, which you can, implement in your chart and in your strategy and flip your account easily. All right, so without any further ado, let me just show you all. So you all know about the base breakout strategy because it's in lesson 3, as you all have already saw. So it's about like a rally based drop, a drop based rally, and everything like that. Okay, so the concept is completely same, but the strategy, like to flip the account, the strategy will be little bit different. All right, so see, as we have seen in my videos that I entered in a trade and immediately go out from the trade. All right, so why I do that? Because the market is very much dynamic, and for example, if the price is going here, let me just draw it for you all. For example, the price is coming here, and out of nowhere, because is this as this is a 5-minute chart, out of nowhere it can just bounce up, go down again, bounce up, come down again, and all this can happen. And if this all this happens, then you may blow your account. So now what is the criteria that we have to keep in mind is we must not stay in a trade for too long. All right, we must not stay in a trade for too long because we will be scalping and flipping our account. All right, so now let's move on to the chart and let me explain you all how to do that. So see it very clearly. I'm asking you all again, please take notes of whatever I'm saying, because see bro, the thing is very simple. You are going to flip an account, and flipping an account is not easy. Like, it's kind of like getting rich quick. And I will not say that get rich quick is totally impossible. It is possible, but only if you follow the conditions. So please write down the conditions. All right, so now let's move on to the video and let me show you all what I mean. So for example, we will draw from week to week. This is the first condition. We will draw from week to week. If we are drawing a base, for example, this is the upper base and this is the lower base. All right, so we have to draw it from week to week, not from body to body. All right, so this is the condition, first condition. Please write it down. Now let's move on to the video. So after base is formed, all right, you have drawn an upper base, you have drawn a lower base. For example, you have drawn these two. So the direction in which the price is going to give a breakout, for example, is if it's breaking out in the upper hand side, then the condition must be there must be at least 3 touches. 3 touches of what? 3 touches of wicks. All right, there must be at least 3 touches of the wick. And in the lower hand side where the price is not breaking out, if there is only 2 touches, that doesn't matter. All right, that doesn't matters. But yeah, if the price is going to give a breakout in the lower hand side, then we need at least 3 touches in the lower base. Okay, and if in that case, if the upper price is of like 2 touches or even 1 touch, then it doesn't matters. All right, so please write it down or you will forget. Now let's move on to our strategy. So here you can see very clearly that we had a very good drop. Let me just do it like this. Okay, yeah, so you can see very clearly that we have a very good drop here. All right, so now as I said, our base must have 3 touches of the wicks. So from where should we draw? We must draw from the lowest wick. Okay, so you can see there are 1 2 3 4 highs, but among these highs, which one is the lowest? So this one is the lowest. So I will draw my upper base from here to somewhere like here. Okay, like this. Now I will just draw the lower base. So the lower base will be like this, because see, the breakout happened in the upper hand side. So the breakout happened in the upper base, so we don't have to look for the condition that we need 3 touches in the lower base. No, because it happened in the upper hand side. So now understand one thing. Whenever, okay, whenever price is making a breakout, don't enter the trade, because if you do and if the price takes a retest, your account gonna blow up and you don't want that. All right, so wait for price to take the retest. So where you must enter, here comes our Fibonacci tool. This is the Fibonacci tool. You can get it right from here, which is this fib retracement. All right, so from here what you're gonna do is simply measure this candle, okay, from the low to the high. All right, let me just do it. Okay, so you have now measured it. So now where you have to enter, you have to enter at the 0.618. so this is a 0.618. you have to enter right here. Okay, so after you have entered here, where will you exit the trade? So you will start taking buys from here. Like if you are seeing that price came down more, you're gonna take more buys here and here, as you have seen in the videos that I do. So you have to take buys, and when price goes in your direction, okay, when price goes in your direction, if you have, for example, if you are growing a $10 account, so you have taken lots of buys here, and when the candle is going up, you are seeing that, okay bro, my account is kind of like $6 to $7 profit. For example, price has gone from here to here, just book the profit. Okay, now you will ask me, bro, how many pips I must consider? Okay, so here's the thing, while flipping accounts you can't have excessive rules, because the market is dynamic. So whenever you are seeing that market is pushing hard in your direction, it is going in your direction, don't wait for more. Stop your greed and book your profits. That's how you can flip your account. Just stop your greed. When you are seeing that price is going in your direction, you are around like $5-6 profit, which is 50% of your account, just book the trade. What's stopping you to book the trade? Because 10 you are making for example $5 in a $10 account, so that means you already made the 50% of the account, so you should be happy, right? You should be happy. Now as your account is at $15, now you can trade again, you can risk again more, and you can book around $10 to $15 profit in the next trade. Like this you can grow your account quickly. But remember one thing, don't be greedy and book your profits quick, because the market can take your profits just like that. So don't let market do that. Okay, market will try to manipulate you, try to make you feel greedy, but don't listen to the market, listen to me, because I'm saying you with my experience that market will try everything to break you, but you should not break. Okay, you are flipping the account, so you have to book it quick and you have to go out of the market. So whenever you're seeing profit, book it. Now this is the first example. Let me show you some other examples. All right, let me just delete this line. Okay, so now let me show you another example. I can find it. Okay, I can find it here. So this is a losing trade, but still I will show you, because sometimes losses happens and you have to accept it. So here you have seen very clearly that price has went up and you are waiting for the retest. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your fib, measure your length, and you're gonna enter from 0.618, which is here. Okay, you can enter from here, and your account may blow from here. So if you're having around $50 capital, then divide your capital in 5 parts, like $10 in each account each time. So even if one account blows up, you have enough capital to back it up. Okay, this is the plan. So this is how you can strategize your strategy. All right, you are doing risk management, you are doing money management, and along with it you're also flipping your account. Okay, so don't just flip your account. Okay, change your mindset. Don't just flip your account, manage your risk too. All right, so here what we got, that we got one good profit and one good loss, which is completely fine. Now let's move on to the left hand side and see that some other examples on which we can work on. So for example, I don't see anything here. Okay, we can go here. You can see very clearly that we have this upper base here. Price made a very good amount of drop here. Okay, price made an upper base here, which is the first touch, second touch and third touch. So price broke in the upper hand side, so we need at least 3 touch in the upper hand side, and the lower hand side you don't need as much, so just simply draw the lower base. All right, so now where you will enter, okay, you will enter at the 0.618 position, which is here to here. That means your entry will be somewhere here. Your entry will start from here and it will continue until like price comes down. So price is coming down, you're gonna enter here, 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 all the way down. And when price goes in your direction, all right, when price goes at least in your direction, book your profits. You can book your profits around the candle like high here. When you are seeing a very good bullish candle here, you can book your profits. Why? Because don't let market take back your profits. Because if you are buying or many positions here, then when price goes up, you will get an approx like 100% to 150% return. All right, so if you're getting that, why are you not booking it? Just book it, simple as that. Because hedge funds are making like 7%, 8% in a month, and you are getting like 100% and 200% return in a single trade by flipping an account. So why are you not booking it? Because you are greedy. So don't be too greedy. When you're an experienced guy, when you have traded this strategy for at least 6-7 months, then you can easily do that. You can control your greed, you can hold your positions. But when you are a beginner, don't do that. Okay, so here you can get a very good amount of profit. Now let me see if we get anything else. Okay, so let me just mark this here to here. All right, so here's the thing, you will not get an entry here. Here is a very good amount of breakout, which is this candle. See, first, second, third, we got a 3 touches. Now on the upper hand side, I will just simply calculate the 618 position, which is here. So what happened here is you will not get an entry, because like for just few pips you will be missing the entry, which is completely fine, because sometimes it happens and you gotta accept it. All right, sometimes it happens and you have to accept it, you can't just neglect it. So that's fine. Let's move on and see some other examples. All right, here you can see some other example. So all right, so here you can see that we had a good amount of drop. All right, then you can see here, let me mark the lowest low. This is the upper base, and this is the that was the lower base, and this was the upper base. All right, so now when price gave us a breakout, what we're gonna do is simply measure it out. So now our entry will be from 0.618 here. All right, so now see, you will enter here, you will enter here, and you will also enter here. So you're in all these positions. So when price goes down in your direction, you can book at this low here. So you can simply book there and you are good to go. You have already made enough profits. All right, so like you may say 90 to 95% of the times price will follow this, price will go in your direction. But what happens is often price don't continue to go in your direction, and it goes in the opposite direction and you book loss. So when you are in profit, book your profit, and when you are in loss, it's fine. Because see, I'm giving you a plan here. You have deposited $10, you have grew the $10 to $15, for example. All right, now what you're gonna do is you're gonna withdraw that $5, or you're gonna internal transfer that $5 to another account. All right, now you have two accounts, one is $5, one is $10. Now trade that $10 account again. All right, if you are lucky, all right, if you are lucky, you're gonna make, like, not lucky, I will not say completely lucky, but 90 to 95% of the time you will win. But that 5% of the time when you will lose, maybe that time is the 5%, is among the 5% time. So you have lost that $10 account. Fine, now go to that $5 account and again trade it. So in that trade you will obviously win. Why? Because price will go in your direction to certain point. It will, because if you are going to enter fully here, then you can blow your account. But if you don't, if you're going, even if you're entering slowly like I do, I enter in layers. So if you're gonna do that, then you can enter here, here, and also here. And when price goes in your direction, you're gonna book your profit. Simple as that. So now if your $5 account grows to, for example, again $10 account, and again 10 to again $20 account, then you can divide that account in again in two accounts. For example, your $10 account is now at $20. Now you're dividing that 20 in two accounts, like $10 and $10. Now you are growing those simultaneously. All right. If one of them blows, but the another account will grow extremely big. Okay, so for example, if a $10 account blows, and in the other $10 account you are making around $30 to $35 in profit. So now imagine that you are losing a $10 account, but on the other hand you are making $30 to $35. That means you are covering the $10 along with extra profits. So that's how you can manage your risk. You have to think differently, bro. All right. You may for example, you may think that after this course you're gonna like become rich overnight, you can flip accounts. All right, it is possible, but don't think you can do it overnight. Because see, I have done it in 5 years. For 5 years I have followed this one single strategy, and I am here because of that. So you don't think that you can do that overnight. Yeah, you can do that in 1 week if you're a quick learner, if you are following the conditions that I'm saying now. Because see, what I'm saying now is fully from my experience, and I hope that you will it will sound familiar to you also, because price goes 90% of the time in your way, and then it reverses and hits your SL. So when it goes 90% time in your way, why are you not booking it? That's the simple question. Why are you not booking it? Why are you waiting for it? So that's the case. All right. So let me just show you another example here. Let me just remove it. Okay. So what happened here was, we had a very good drop, then we had a good amount of base here. Okay, let me mark the upper base. Okay, so the upper base doesn't matters that much, because as I said, price broke below. So now where you will enter, simply take the fib tool, mark it out. You're gonna enter from here. So you're gonna enter sorry for this. Okay, you're gonna enter here, here, and also here, and then when price comes down, you're gonna book your profits. See, price went this much down from here. Okay, but will you hold it? Absolutely not, because you don't know what will happen in the future. So when price is going in your direction, simply book your profits. Okay, simply book your profits, because if you want to flip your account, you have to book your profits quick. All right, because if you're losing, you are losing instantly, forget about it. But if you're winning, you have to win instantly. That's how you can grow your account. And here is the thing, I'm saying you one thing, 90 to 95% of the time price will follow whatever I'm saying. But that 5% of the time, if that happens, if you're blowing your account, don't get demotivated. All right, because see, if you are following a strategy, what happened with me, let me share with you one thing. Like, not only me, all the profitable traders out there, they will say the exact same thing. The setup you are taking today using your strategy, you may not take that exact same setup 1 year later. Because what happens with your, when with experience comes one thing, that is, your strategy is perfect, it's giving you a setup, but you, when you are experienced guy, you will recall that, okay, you know what, I have saw this setup like 2 to 3 months ago, the same setup, but it didn't play it out well. So what I will do is, I will not take this setup. That's what happens with me. All right, so whenever like my eye is trained in such a way, which you can do too, because if you gain experience, this will come to you as well. So what happens is, if you're seeing a setup, and if you're understanding that, okay, this didn't play it out well 3 months ago when I saw the exact same setup when I took this trade, so your mind will instantly say you that, bro, don't take this trade. And after you are neglecting the trade, you will see that you were right. the trade didn't play it well. And certain setups which will come in your screen in front of your eyes, and you will be like, bro, I have traded this exact same setup previously lots of time, and around among 10 times I have won it 9 times. So this is the perfect setup, I can take this trade. So that is the moment you can take that trade and you're gonna definitely win it. So sometimes I say that, bro, I know this will win, I know this will win, and that comes because I have seen that setup so many times before, and every time it won. So as every time it won, I have a data that this setup will win again. So that is not like a secret strategy or an indicator or anything like, no, it's not. The best indicator is your experience, and like nobody accepts it. Okay, nobody accepts it. Everything be like, bro, we need an indicator, we need a like a holy grail strategy. Okay, what I am giving you is a holy grail strategy, but experience is the best indicator in this market. Because see, bro, this is not a 9 to 5 job, this is not a 9 to 5 job, this is a business, and a business takes time to be built. So if you be like, bro, I have saw the course, now I am the master of the market, I can flip any account, you are wrong. That's the wrong mindset. Because bro, see, if you're watching this course, that means you are quite grown up, you are a mature guy, and thinking all these shits doesn't suits you. Because bro, a guy with a 5 years experience with the same strategy have given you that strategy, and you think that you gonna learn that strategy and you're gonna be profitable overnight. It's impossible. You have to give it a time. Give the strategy 1 week of your time, do the trades as I said, as the as the conditions I have given you. And if you're following the conditions, trust me, in 1 week you're gonna see the result. Trust me on this. In 1 week, I challenge you, in 1 week you gonna see the results, only if you're following the conditions just as I have said. So write down the conditions, whatever I have said, do that on the live market, back test it, forward test it, and after 1 week you're gonna see the results yourself. Okay, I can easily show you lots of examples here if you want, but what will that how will that help you? Okay, for example, let me just show you an example here. This is the lowest week. All right, so I will mark it from here to here. This is the upper base. Now price gave us a breakout. All right, let me just take the fib tool here to here. This from here we will enter the trade. Okay, so now I will keep on entering here, and when price comes down I will book the profit. So this is an example. So how is the example going to help you? Say me that, because I have already gave you the condition. If I am doing this for you, then what will you do yourself? Because bro, giving an example is easy. I am giving you an example, it's easy. Why can't I can give you hundreds of examples, but it will not help you. Only if you bring out those examples by yourself, by following the conditions I have said you, that can help you. Because doing something yourself is like, what that is a proverb which say, God helps them who help themselves. So if you are helping yourself by finding the examples, then you are helping yourself a lot. You don't know how much you're helping yourself, because if you're doing things yourself, you're gonna gain experience. Even if you're backtesting, okay, backtesting, many people this is very much underrated, but backtesting is a very powerful thing. So do your backtesting, make a journal, and do this same in the live market, and you can see the result yourself. And about risk management and money management, as I said you all, take a $10 account. If you are having a $50 account, divide it in 5 accounts, trade in all those 5 accounts simultaneously, and the one which grows will grow a lot, and the one which blows out, don't care about it. Because see, your loss is limited but your profits are unlimited. If you're making a loss, you're losing only $10, but if you're making a profit, you're making it more than $100. Okay, more than $100. So remember this very clearly. So now the one thing you can do is go and do your back testing and then forward test in the live market. Just keep in mind that write down all the conditions as I have said and follow those conditions and take the trade. Simple as that. All right, so I will wait for all your results. Comment, you can write all your doubts in the comment section. I will try to answer it as soon as possible. But yeah, do your back testing, bring your results in front of me, and you can comment that in bring your results in the comment section and I will check it out.